At 11:47 p.m., a phone began to ring inside apartment 10, 3B. A man answered. The call lasted for 42 seconds. Nothing unusual. No raised voices. No urgency. 12 minutes later, his door opened. He stepped into the hallway and he has not been seen since. But what happened in those 12 minutes is only part of the story. Welcome to Midnight Files. Some stories don't sleep. He was 28 years old. He is a routine-driven person, easily predictable. The kind of person who doesn't take midnight walks. He sticks to his schedules. He had his dinner at 9. The laptop opens by 10. A message before bed. That evening followed the same pattern as usual. Security camera shows him returning home at 7:42 p.m. He had groceries in his hand. At 9:18 p.m., he sent a message to his younger sister. I will call you soon. But he never did. And that missed call will later raise more questions. The answer could be given. At 11:47 p.m., the phone rang. Unknown number. He answered immediately. That's important. He didn't hesitate. Phone records confirm the call lasted exactly for 42 seconds. There is a detail most people overlook. I will come back to it. 42 seconds isn't long enough to explain something, but it's long enough to give instruction without waiting for the receiver to respond, without waiting for the receiver to say a yes or a no or give an explanation of his or her view. And that details would matter later. Shortly after midnight, his apartment door opened. No argument, no struggle. He walked into the hallway wearing slippers, no jackets, no bags. We suggest something unusual, something unsettling. He didn't plan to be long. Hence, he was wearing the slippers. At 12:03 a.m., the camera footage captured him waiting for the elevator. He was calm, still, almost certain. And that is the last confirmed sighting. But it's not the last recorded activity. By the next afternoon, he had missed work. That was unusual. By evening, police entered the apartment. Inside, they found order. He had his wallet on the counter, keys beside it, and the laptop was still opened. Nothing was broken. Nothing disturbed. It looked like someone who expected to return. But one thing was missing: his phone. And that absence complicated everything. Because while he was walking into the night, something else was happening. At 12:15 a.m., just minutes after he left the building, a transfer attempt was made from his bank account, and the amount was every naira he had in savings. But the transaction, every naira he had in savings, the transaction failed. Incorrect authentication. And now, that earlier detail matters. He didn't hesitate when the phone rang. He answered immediately. Most people hesitate at unknown numbers past midnight. That means someone tried but didn't succeed. The timing was precise, too precise to be ignored. An investigator later uncovered something else. 2 weeks before his disappearance, he had searched online for phone number spoofing, anonymous SIM registration, how to track bank fraud. Those aren't random searches. They suggest awareness, which raises a dangerous question. Was he protecting himself? Or was he already being manipulated? People don't walk into night for strangers. They walk into the night for someone they had trusted, for someone they trust. They walk into the night for someone they have known. And trust changes everything. He did not look afraid. He did not look forced. He looked certain. And certainty at midnight is rarely accidental. At 11:47 p.m., a phone rang. 12 minutes later, a door opened. At 12:15 a.m., someone tried to empty his bank account. And somewhere between those timestamps, a decision was made. The file remains open. This is Midnight Files. Some stories don't sleep. And this has it too. If you believe the call was random, say why.